Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, I decided to come live today to, you know, bring it to give it a little uplifting, like to make it feel a little better. Because you know what? I want to say this thing to you guys, right? No matter what happened yesterday, no matter what happened in the past, today is a new day, right? Today has its own troubles. It has its own blessing. Just embrace the new day, right? I understand. I get it. I know people out there are going through trials and tribulations, going through the fuck shit, the drama, the chaos. And even me, I'm dealing with a lot of fucking shit. A lot of personal things that are going on in my life, like a lot of transitions. But I always try to tell myself, like, listen, things could be far worse. Like, when you think that you got it bad or things are going worse, there's always somebody out there that's far worse, going through something, that you can never even imagine, and they pulling through, right? So I'm here to tell you, no matter what it is that you going through or what you may be going through, you will make it, right? You will make it. You will get through it, right? The way time is going by so fast, right? Because I'm an advocate for um, choosing your choosing your time wisely, like using your time wisely. I would say that, right? Because yeah, you could choose how you want to spend your time, right? But you have to utilize your time wisely, because that's one thing that we can't get back. We can't get back our time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you lost $1,000, you got the opportunity to make $1,000 back over and over again, right? But your time is valuable, right? And the time that you spent on worrying about some shit that happened in the past, or somebody ain't do you right, it's time that you taking from your precious life now, right? Because at the end of the day, some shit we can't change, right? You can't change what the hell happened in the past, right? But you could change the way you look at it, right? And you could definitely choose to focus your energy on something else, right? Because that's the power that we have. We have the ability to focus our attention, to focus our energy on things that's going to benefit us, right? Because at the end of the day, what's the point of focusing on your problems? What is I just drank some water or whatever. Like, what is the reason for us to be focusing on things that we cannot change? There's a lot of things that we can't change, and there's a lot of things that we can change, right? And focusing our energy and time on the things that we can change is beneficial for us. That's if we want that. Because a lot of times people, they like to pressure us into making decisions that we don't want to make for ourselves, or we don't really want, right? Some people got a way of like gassing people up to do certain things that they really don't want to do, right? But at the end of the day, right, it's your life, right? So you just think of it like, what do you want to do with your life? Where do you see your life going? Right? How do you want your life to be? Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, we may have good days and bad days or whatever like that, right? Our emotions may be shifting and whatever, but sometimes, you just have to look at things from a level headed, from, being having logic and reasons and shit, sometimes you can't look at shit from an emotional standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta look at stuff from a logical standpoint, and definitely you gotta want to change your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta want to change your life, because at the end of the day, you know, people could say whatever the fuck they want to say, and you know, but at the end of the day, it's really up to you. You know what I'm saying? You are the captain on your ship, on your boat, or whatever. And you get to say what it is that you want to do with your life, not any fucking body else, right? And a lot of times, you know, sometimes we forget that. You know, sometimes we forget that we have control. You can't tell somebody no if you don't want to fucking be bothered. Like, nah, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You have some people be so scared to tell people no. Like, oh no, they be mad scared. Like me, I don't know. No is like, I don't feel guilty for saying no. You know what I'm saying? Some people just be so scared to say no. You ever, you know, somebody who you be like, oh, let's just go ask them because they just going to say yeah. Like, even though it inconvenienced them, like they could be going to the west side, and you know that this person don't like to say no, and you go to them like, oh, well, can you drive me over to the East Coast real fast? And they going to say yeah, because they don't know how to say no. And it's like, sometimes you just gotta say no. You know why sometimes you gotta say no? Because sometimes you gotta say yeah for the things that you want in your life. And it's okay to be a little selfish. It is absolutely okay to be selfish. Why we can't be selfish? Why we can't put ourselves first sometimes? You know what I'm saying? As women, we always, you know, we put a lot of things before us, and sometimes, you know, we gotta put ourselves first and our needs. You know, we gotta do that. We gotta put our needs first. You feel me? But yeah, so today will be a great day. I'm speaking that into existence, and you know, I hope you guys out there will have an amazing day, and just, you know, look at the positive things that are going on. Like, at least find something to be grateful for, you know, like just something, even if it's so fucking small. You know what I'm saying? Just finding something to find a little happiness in, or like gratitude, and just being grateful, because you know what, you know, sometimes we could be working towards something like a goal, and it may seem as though we're never gonna fucking accomplish that goal, right? But we could be grateful that, you know, we're still being consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give yourself credit. Like, damn, I'm still consistent. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just look at the, like, yo, like, let's say if your goal is like, I don't know, let's say if you're the type of person like you want to gain weight and shit, and you know what I'm saying, you've been eating the portions that your trainer told you to eat, you know, be grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, be grateful for the steps that you're making, even though you may not see results. Like, because at the end of the day, right? Sometimes we do things. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I'm gonna put that shit out there. Sometimes I like instant gratification. Sometimes I like to see results immediately. Like, I'm like one of those type of people, like, I need to see results. But sometimes you don't see results. Like, especially when you starting out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was the type of person that I was like really into losing weight and all that shit, you know, and it's like, at one particular point in my life, like I feel like, oh, well, you know, I'm not really like, because I get on the scale and I don't see the weight decreasing, I'm thinking I'm not making progress. But in the reality, right, like if you have someone, they losing weight and shit, and they working out every day or whenever they supposed to work out, right? And because they don't see it a difference in the pounds, but you may see a difference in your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone's working out, like I'm the type of person, like in the past, because I ain't gonna say now, whatever, but in the past, I used to feel like, oh, well, if I don't see any results or whatever like that, I'm just not gonna do the shit no more, or whatever. But now I'm seeing, like, you could see it as difference in terms of, like, if you are working out consistently every day or 5 days out of the week, 3 days out of the week, right? You could shift your focus like, oh wow, I realize I got more energy, or I'm noticing that, I used to couldn't walk up these flights of stairs. Now I'm walking up these flights of stairs. It's other things to really focus your energy on a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Then to focus on something that's not really changing. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just find something else to be grateful for, right? In terms of seeing results, because sometimes we not going to see results. Like sometimes that instant gratification, like, oh yeah, sometimes you just ain't going to see that shit. But you could give yourself credit. Like you got to give yourself credit for even just making the necessary changes. You know what I'm saying? Like even just making like little changes is so beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Like to make any change. Like sometimes we don't have to focus so much on the result, but so much on just, being consistent with something. You know what I'm saying? Just being like consistent with something. You already know. Let me stop. Now I'm being silly. I don't know why I'm like, it's like, first of all, it's 8 something in the morning. And I'm like, let me get up and let me do this live real fast for all the, Beautiful Start Podcast YouTube. Wait. Beautiful Start Podcast YouTube channel. Okay. If this is your first time rocking out, you know what I'm saying, definitely subscribe. Every Wednesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I gotta throw that out there, I am live. And on Mondays, well, motivational will be back. So motivational, if you go to the Beautiful Start Podcast, on Mondays, because, we got to be motivated. Like, we got to motivate ourselves to do better, be better. It's just to overall make better fucking choices. And so, that's why I put this, I put this up here, like, you feel me? That's why I was like, let me do this live real fast. But anyway, Beautiful Start Podcast is pretty much all about, self-improvement, all about us women accepting ourselves, loving ourselves, growing, embracing change. You know what I'm saying? Because the reality is, as we get older, we are changing, right? Because let me tell you something, I'm 38 years old, so it's like a lot of shit that I'm experiencing as a 38-year-old is nothing compared to when I was 28. 28, you ain't got shit to really worry about. Ain't got shit to worry about. Listen, ain't not Okay? But you know what? I'm grateful that I'm living another day. I'm grateful to be in my right mind. I'm grateful to be in good health and in good spirits, feeling positive, despite any fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, it's some bullshit. It's always some bullshit, okay? But you gotta be a little positive. You gotta feel good, you know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys have a great, great, great day. Um yeah, today is Friday. Friday. If you guys are listening to this on a replay, you already know. Definitely subscribe. You want to subscribe and turn on that notification button so you can know when I'm live. Like every Wednesday at 11 p.m. for the most part, I'm live. This right here was just like a sporadic. I just was like, oh, let me just get on a live or whatever. But definitely subscribe because it's going to be a lot coming to this channel. I'm telling you, a lot. And yeah, definitely. So I want you guys to have a great, amazing day. You know, focus on the positivity, because there's always something positive to look at. There's always something to be grateful. I know it's gonna be bullshit. It's always bullshit, but you know what? We rise above the bullshit. Anywho, okay, peace.